بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب زدني علما.
Okay, so the next thing here, we'll try to see how we can make a Windows operating system to run inside the EVNG. Like inside my topology, let's take an example. I want to run one Windows machine. Maybe I want to run one PC from where I can connect to my LAN. And maybe I'm using this for management purposes, maybe connecting to router, maybe connecting to my ASA, or maybe connecting to my other devices like Cisco IOS. And I'm doing some kind of GUI based management. So, or maybe you're running some kind of softwares. Now, what I can do is I can simulate a PC inside my GNS3 topology. Now, this PC can be either a Windows client operating system like running Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10, or even if you are this particular machine can be a Windows server operating system. Like maybe you want to run some Active Directory services in your network, in your sample topology, or maybe some kind of DNS settings, or maybe some kind of certificate authorities, probably, which is something we do in our SD-WAN labs, or many other services. So you might require some kind of Windows operating system machine to be running inside your topology. Now, for that, what we need to do is we need to again upload these images to the EVNG. Okay, so here I'll be using some kind of pre-configured images. Now, these images you can either use. There are two possible options here where these images, these images can be the .iso files, which you can download from the Microsoft website. Based on the trial version, you can download, or if you have any licensed ISO files, which you can use. And then you can just boot up and you can install the operating system just like you do on your normal computer, which you do. So that is one step, one method, which is something you can do. The second method is I have a pre-configured images which has operating system already installed. So, or if you have the specific image which already have an operating system, so you don't need to do the installations part. So in my case, I'll be using the second option where I do have a pre-configured operating system installed image on my local machine. So if I go and check, so these are the two specific images what I'm using, which are already been used in my EVNG. So these are .qcwow2 files in this format. Now what I have to do is I need to upload these two images into the EVNG. Now where you have to upload these two images to the same path. So open the WinSCP. WinSCP you have to open up. And from the WinSCP, you have to make sure that you copy these two files from your local drive, to this path. So /opt and then unit lab and then add-ons and then Kim. The same path we have used. Now you can see already these two files are already present, but we need to make sure that we are going to copy this from your F drive, and from my F drive, there is an option of softwares. From here, I think this is the folder. So how to upload, we already know. We can simply go and upload these images in the background. So it will automatically, when you click on this button, it will start copying these files from this location to this location. Okay, so I'm not doing it because already I have those copied. So it will take a lot of time for that. So I do have these images already done. Now inside these images, there's nothing. There is one pre-configured file. Now once you do this, then probably if you go back to your EVNG, when you click on right-click node on your topology, you should see there will be an option called Windows and Windows Server. So if I click on Windows, then it will ask you which operating system you want to install. So we have uploaded 8.1. So that is the only option we have. So in case if you have uploaded multiple Windows operating systems, then it will ask you Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10, whatever the versions. You can set the RAM, you can set the number of interfaces you want, and you can click save. And once you click on this, start, And the same thing you have to do. Let's do the same thing for the server, Windows Server. So this is the 2008 operating system, and then we click on OK. Only one interface, right click and start. Now once you click on start, now if you want to get into the graphical view, then when you click on this link, it is going to open up this 192.168.15.1 with this VNC links. Now one thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you install something called VNC Viewer. That's a kind of software you need to require if you are trying to open up the Windows machines. So I can use this and click open. So if it works, it's fine, or else the other way, because here it's not working for me. So instead of wasting my time, so what I'm doing is when you move your cursor on this one, and if you try to see here, if you observe here, it will show you the exact option you have to use. Like you can see there 15.31 32917. So I do have a VNC Viewer already installed. So if it is not installed, you can directly open up. Here you can say new connection, and the IP address will be 192.168.15.31. It is the exact IP of your VNC, and colon, you have to use the exact port number. If you scroll down, probably here you can find the option 32917. That's options. So 32917, and then click OK. And here you can connect from here. So it says unencrypted connection. It's okay. Continue. Now here you can see this one. Then you click on this, the default password as per my image, which is already there. It's a test123, which is the default. And once you log in, then it's almost like you have a Windows operating system here. Let's do the same thing for the server. For the server also 41349. So if you click here, it will show you the options here as well, but not the exact port. 41349. So there should be some option to set, because sometimes it works directly when you click, if you select the application here, but it's not working. In that case, you need to choose a different application, but here you have to use this VNC Viewer application. So let me go other way, 41349. So I'll go to my VNC Viewer and I'll connect. (41349). I think that's correct. 41349. I hope it is correct. And then click connect. You can see. So here you can, for servers, you need to say Control-Alt-Delete. So there is an option of Control-Alt-Delete here. Click on that. And the password here also the same, test123. TEST test123, and login. So it's going to load the settings. Now this is your Windows Server machine, which I have loaded here. And there is one more Windows machine, which is my Windows 8 machine. Now from here again, you can do just like as you do a normal machine. So the same way as you operate the other machines, you can operate the same machines. You can connect them in the LAN by using these connections. Probably here, I'm not going to connect right now, but you can connect them and you can use them in your existing network. Now, probably this is something you may require in the future advanced labs where you may want to run some Windows machines or server machines. In that case, you can follow this simple step. But again, if you're going with a new image, other than the image what I'm using, then basically there will be some slight difference in the options. Because if you go and check here in the documentations, if you want to create your own Windows host, then we need to make sure that you download this image, the ISO image, and then you have to create one folder using this command line, and then move to that folder, Windows 7, and then move that particular image. Of course, you have to have that image copied. And then there are steps like you need to go and create one CD-ROM image kind of thing, and then you have to follow these steps. So again, I did not use this test because I found it a bit complicated option, because in case if you're trying with a new image, so I do have a pre-configured images which I'm using, which is a more easy option. So if you have those pre-configured images, you can directly upload and you can start and load those devices.